Hey, good morning to everybody. Happy Tuesday. It's Daryl here. It's bright and freaking early, man. You know it. It's 3:30 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. Okay. This video, this story, first thing that comes to my mind is Ron DeSantis. First thing I think of in Florida and what he's doing in Florida and what he might do in the entire country. What he's doing with textbooks in Florida, removing any mention of race, anything to do with race, because everybody should be treated equally, and there should be no mention of race or Black Lives Matters or George Floyd or any racial, any mention of race at all. Critical race theory, everything is critical race theory, and it's got to be scrubbed from all the books. Any kids cannot learn about this. That scares me. This happened in New York City, and this is evidence. I'll talk more about it in a second, because using empathy, I think, well, what if we reversed this situation that I'm going to talk about? Okay, this video. The video will be right down below, so I want you guys to watch this video. It's from Twitter, and read the. I went down. I started reading the comments and everything. It's just interesting. Okay, this is what you would label a Karen, no doubt. Her conduct is beyond reprehensible. I don't have a word to describe this. Okay, there's e-bikes. There's bikes you can rent, city bikes in New York City, like 25,000 city bikes at 1,500 different locations throughout the city. You use an app, like a Lyft app. It's you have to forgive me. I have a link down below. I'll put a link down below so you can get all the specifics. You could get an annual pass or a day pass. It's about, I think it's about $4 for 45 minutes if it's just a day pass. All the numbers will be down below. Okay, so there's a group of black men that have already, you use your phone to charge it onto your Lyft account. You get the app. I'll have the app right down below so you can see what I'm talking about. And a group of black men already took out these bikes. They're e-bikes, electric bikes. And apparently, this woman in her hospital scrubs, Sarah Jane Comrie, comes up and tries to grab the bike. Now, you don't see her come up, but it's obvious that these men are saying that these bikes, it's not a question of who got to the bike first. These men already put these bikes on their account. They already used their apps to register these bikes. They're paying for these bikes as this argument ensues. They're actually paying for this waste of time. So she comes up and she tries to take the bike away. And apparently there's other bikes there, but she tries to take away the bike from the black man. So it's a white woman, a little white woman in her nursery outfit, and a group of big black men. And what does she do? What does she start doing? Help me, please help me, somebody help me. And watch the video. And then she starts crying. And she's putting on a show. She's endangering, she's putting on a show here, trying to take a bike away from this guy who just paid for it. These guys are nothing but gentlemen. The guy is obviously, he's obviously not going to give up his bike. He already paid for it. She takes his phone. At one point, people start surrounding this group. She grabs the black guy's phone, and so she stole it. She said, "If somebody took my phone." I've got pictures of Audrey, my dead girlfriend, and my last text from her. If somebody grabbed my phone, man, it would be on. I would not be in control of my body, even if it was a woman. I don't know what I would do if somebody grabbed my phone. I think she ends up giving the phone back. So a man comes up, and he's wearing scrubs too. And he's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. An older white man comes up. What's happening here? So he obviously works with the white woman. And I'm using color to describe people here because I kind of have to. You'll see in the video. And so he comes up with the suggestion, well, why don't you put the bike back and redock it and start again? And they're like, no, it's already on his account. He already paid for this bike. He's not going to notice it. One of the other guys offers his bike, being a gentleman. At one point, she says this. She's leaning into the black guy. You can see all this happening. And he's holding on. They're both trying to grab for the handlebars. And she's pressing against his arm. And at one point, she actually, she's screaming for people to get attention. These black guys are taking, help me, help me. Faking tears. And then at one point, she actually plays the fetus card. She goes, you're hurting my fetus. Stop hurting my fetus. She actually says this. And the guy says, you're pressing your stomach against my arm. And you could see her pressing her stomach against his arm. If she even is pregnant, you know, this is beyond, this really happened. This isn't faked, you know. It's just, it's so unbelievable watching this. When she realizes, I think it clicks that, you know, these are paid for. These bikes, you know, it's not who got here first. Some of the people on Twitter were arguing, well, it looks like she might have got there first. That's not what this is even about. This is already on his account. These bikes, it's officially their bikes. They're paying for it. I think she realizes that she's not going to win at this. She's not going to attract the attention she wanted. She's not going to get the end result. So she just kind of stands to the side and starts playing with her phone like nothing ever happened. No tears, you know, because she was like this. You know, these guys are attacking me. Help me. These big black men are attacking me. Unfreaking believable. So I thought about this. What if it was the other way around? Would this happen? What if it was a bunch of young white men? Young white teenagers, kids, and a black nurse comes up. Would that even happen? And what would happen then? You know, if a black woman was seen faking all this, you know, my fetus, and, you know, help me. I thought about that, you know, because in Ron DeSantis' world, everything's equal. And these, you know, it could happen either way. You know, what would happen? I would not doubt, I'm guessing here, I'm theorizing. But it wouldn't surprise me that the black, if this was a reverse and it was a black woman, a black nurse, she would end up getting arrested for false charges against these guys. I really think that could happen. This is one reason why I don't think we should have a Republican in Trump or DeSantis in 2024. This stuff scares me. All the links will be down below. Her name is Sarah Jane Comrie, working for Bellevue Hospital, and they've already responded. I'll have links for that down below. To unfreaking believable. Karens are alive and well. Have a good Tuesday.